Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on a couple of new Becca products that I am really excited to try for myself and for you guys. You probably saw them in the title. Becca just released a new primer for foundation and a new foundation. So before we get started with this video, don't forget, before you leave, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, my name is Patty and I would love it if you subscribed, and make sure to leave me any comments down below with thoughts. You know, I respond to every single one of my comments, so I would love to know what you have to say. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with this video. As you can see, I have my brows done already and nothing else. If my face is a bit puffy, it's because I woke up like an hour ago and just like showered and stuff. So yeah. So Becca just came out with two different products and I'm really excited to try them because I haven't had any luck with Becca complexion products before. Now, if you're new to my channel, let me give you some background on my skin. It's dry. Desert dry. My favorite foundations are like Born This Way because it's like a natural finish and it has like hydrating ingredients in it. I like the Dior Skin Forever foundation and the It Cosmetics CC cream. Those are like my top three, I would say, right now. And the foundations that Becca has had up until now are their like super full coverage foundation, or their matte foundation, or their Aqua Glow like hydrating foundation. Now, the matte foundation, too matte for me because I produce no oil, I have no need for matte, and matte tends to like make me look very dull. Their super coverage foundation, it's super thick, it's very hard for me to blend it out, and it gets really dry and like heavy feeling throughout the day, so I don't enjoy it. And then the one that you would think I would like, their Aqua Luminous foundation, I've tried it in the past, and first of all, it didn't give me enough coverage. It was a very sheer coverage foundation, and second of all, I never thought it like sat well on top of my skin. So with that said, I have had no luck with Becca foundations before. So when I saw this one at the store yesterday at Sephora, I was really excited to try it. So let's talk about it a little bit. I have it pulled up on my phone here. It says it's a medium coverage foundation. I thought it would be a little bit more like medium to full or something on the description, because when I tried it on the back of my hand, it seemed to have nice coverage. It's for all skin types and it has a natural finish. I do prefer foundations that have a natural finish, which made me get like interested in this one. It says it is a weightless medium buildable coverage foundation. Medium buildable coverage, see? With a velvety natural finish that mimics the look of smooth, healthy skin. I would like the look of smooth, healthy skin. It also says that it's enriched with Becca's Glow Nectar Brightening Complex, a proprietary blend of natural ingredients and actives that help brighten, hydrate, and nourish the skin. This long-lasting, self-setting foundation provides medium buildable coverage that feels weightless and looks natural. Imperfections and pores are camouflaged thanks to a light as air blurring complex that keeps skin looking fresh, smooth, and shine free. Okay, so besides that, it also says that it's got vitamin C to support the look of radiance, ginger that smoothes, and it has a quenching blend of cold pressed avocado and melon extract to maintain skin natural moisture levels for all day comfortable wear. Okay, I'm very excited to try this. It doesn't have any parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. So far, it sounds right up my alley. I am really hoping that I love this one. I will do an like all day test wear. Right now it is 11:38 in the morning. I do work at 1 and I close, so I work till 10. So I'll be here 12 hours from now, pretty much, letting you know how I thought the foundation looked throughout the day. And the foundation is not the only thing we are going to try today. We're also going to try their new Glow Elixir. This is what the little bottle looks like. This one is $48 and it's also Skin Love. So I'm assuming Skin Love, it stands for like good ingredients that are good for your skin based on the ingredients they're promoting on the Becca foundation. So this is a lightweight primer serum infused with Becca's Glow Nectar Brightening Hydra Complex. It says it's a boosting formula, it's brightening, soothing, it has honey, algae, and peony extract. It says it has moisture magnets, it has antioxidants, vitamin E. So again, it's like a good for your skin type of serum, and we're going to use it as a primer. Now, you know I always keep it real, and I was not going to spend the money on trying these new products to just show you guys the bottle. So I made myself some samples. Alright, so we're going to just go ahead and go for it. I'm just going to pour my sample in my hand. That was probably way too much. And we're going to just smooth it all over the skin. My skin is glowing right away, but I do feel like they have some little like glowy particles in there. It smells kind of like melony, and it feels really good. My skin does automatically became a little bit brighter. It's not super sticky, it's kind of like just sinking into the skin. I like this. This feels nice. And that was a little bit too much, so I'm just putting the rest of it around my hands. It is a bit sticky now that it's more like absorbed. It feels, see? A bit sticky, but that it's a primer, so that might be good for the foundation to stay on for longer. Alright, and then let's go on with the foundation. The foundation color I chose for myself was Buff. I think that one will match me. It'll probably be a bit darker than my face right now, but it'll match my body better, which is what I normally go for. Now, Buff, I think it was like 24 colors I counted at the store that this foundation has, or at least that the store carries. And my color was either number 8 or number 10, and I'm quite pale. Like, this is like a light, medium, neutral shade. I'm sure there is some shades that are deeper than me that this foundation isn't covering that well, because it had 8 foundations ahead, like lighter than my color. So out of 24. I don't know how well the rest of the colors are represented on this foundation. This is the one I got. Looks kind of yellow. Hopefully it matches. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and dot it. Oh my god, I almost just had a heart attack. I thought I wasn't recording any of this. I have some paper towel right here, and it was in front of the monitor, so I couldn't see that it was recording. Okay, well, let's start by that. I have my white beauty blender here, and we're going to start bouncing it. I mean, I would say that's good coverage so far. Now that the foundation is on, the stickiness completely went away. And I would say it has a really nice medium to full coverage. Let's see. This is the side with the foundation. And without. Let's make myself even. I'm still getting over this cold, by the way. Thank you so much to everybody who wished me to get well soon in my last video. I really appreciate you guys. Alright, let's blend this in. Oh, by the way, Becca also came out with a new concealer. It is a full coverage concealer to go with their full coverage foundation. I tried it yesterday at the store, and I didn't like it personally because it's very thick and kind of heavy. And again, I can't do things that are thick or heavy or sticky. So I didn't even get any like sample of it to try it or anything, because I knew right away that I wouldn't like that one. But that's because I have very, very dry skin. So if you guys have normal or oily skin, that might be something that you are interested in. Okay, I look very yellow. We'll fix it. But I do think my color that I got was way too yellow. I don't know, like I feel like in the camera it looks even worse than in person. I look so yellow. Okay. The coverage though, the coverage is nice. Alright, I'm going to get really close to the camera and show you guys what it looks like. Besides yellow, it covered up a lot, and it doesn't feel super heavy. It's not the lightest foundation ever either, but it doesn't feel super heavy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. I'm going to use some concealer underneath my eyes that is a bit lighter, that will help with the color. And once I put bronzer on and everything, you'll probably barely see how yellow this looks. So I'm going to finish my makeup and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I no longer look like a baby chicken. The yellow is a little bit more tame now, right? I'm hoping so. So I finished doing the rest of my makeup. I used These concealers by YSL in the colors 2 and 1. I used mostly 2 and then lightened it up a little bit more with 1. This is the YSL All Hours Concealer. I am loving this concealer. I really like it because it has a lot of coverage, but it's very thin. So been loving that lately. And then there's a new setting spray that I use too. This one here, it's from Lancome. It's called Fix It, Forget It. It has a very nice like spritz to it. Up to 24-hour makeup setting mist with plant extracts, deflect and protect. Anti-pollution. So it's anti-pollution and it has hyaluronic acid in it, which helps hydrate the skin. So I'm liking that one lately. What else did I do? I put some powder on, mascara, bronzer. I used my Stila bronzer that, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know I love. All over, and that's what I have on my eyes as well, just a little bit of the Stila bronzer. And then the lipstick I'm wearing is the Bare Minerals lipstick in Scandal. I also did my Sigma Core de Rosa blush and my Champagne Pop highlighter, which is also very well loved. So that's everything I have on my face right now. It is now 12:16 and I'm going to go to work in a few minutes, and I will come back in a lot of hours and we'll check on this foundation and how it performs. Let me give you guys a little close-up so you can see what it looks like with everything on top. And then I'll be back in quite a few hours to do a final checkup and see my final verdict on this foundation and whether or not it got dry on me throughout the day, basically. Hi guys, so it's been quite a few hours. It's currently 10:22 p.m. and I am now home from work. Literally just got in 5 minutes ago. This is what my face looks like. Let me give you guys some feedback on this foundation. First of all, it claims to be weightless. This is a lot less heavy than the other foundations that Becca carries, but I did feel it on my skin throughout the day, so I would personally not consider it weightless. I love the coverage it gave me. It had great coverage. I color matched myself a little bit wrong, although like right now it seems fine, but it looked very yellow when I first put it on. You guys know I did not set, like I set my under eyes with some translucent powder, but I did not set my whole face at all because I don't really set my face with powder because it dries me out. So I'm going to insert some pictures right here so you can see the level of dry that this foundation got on me. Granted, I do have very dry skin, so normally foundations that are not hydrating will get dry on me like this, but this one did claim to be hydrating and have some kind of like glowy finish, so I really had a lot higher expectations for this one. So if you don't have super desert dry skin like I do, you might absolutely love it. If you have dry skin and you struggle with your dry skin like I do, then I absolutely do not recommend it, because I mean, you saw in the pictures, like I look dry. It was driving me crazy most of the afternoon. Mind you, this did happen, like I wore it, I want to say for like 4 to 5 hours and it looked fine. Like at 5 or 6, it started getting dry and then drier and drier. I have been sick, like some of you guys know if you've watched my past videos, so it is my fault that my foundation wore off around my nose, because I did have to blow my nose like once or twice throughout the day. But the whole texture thing that's happening around my chin area, that's just from my skin being dry and just drying out that foundation like that. I could have like taken it off and kind of fixed it, but because I was making this video, I did not want to touch my face at all, because I wanted to get home and show you guys how it looks. So again, if you are someone who has oily skin, I think you'll probably really like it. Or even if you have normal skin, you'll probably like it. It is not a bad foundation. I did like the coverage it had, and I did like the way it looked at first. But right now, obviously on me, because I have very dry skin, it got super dry throughout the day. So it's not something that I will recommend if you have dry skin, and I will myself not be using it, of course, anymore. As far as the Glow Elixir, I am going to try it more times, because I feel like this is not what dried me out. There's nothing in here that could have dried me out. It was most likely the foundation. So I am going to continue to try this Glow Elixir with some of my other foundations that I know that I love, because it did feel great putting it on and it has good ingredients for you. So I will continue to try this one. I truly hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you are still interested in this foundation and you have normal to oily skin, you can always go get a sample at Sephora and try it on for a day and see if you like it, if you're in the hunt for a new foundation. With that said, I cannot wait to finish this video and go and take my makeup off, because it's been driving me crazy to have this dry ass foundation on my face for the past at least 5 hours. So please make sure you give my video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below any questions that you have or anything you want to tell me. Leave it down below. I respond to every single one of my comments. And if you're new, go ahead and hit the red button down below. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would really love it if you do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye!